going to a by the pound clothing event and I gotta go. We'll see if I can get some footage. Welcome back to Wild Soul Studio. Today I am doing a clothing thing. I went to a by the pound clothing event. I've never been to one of these before, but I've been wanting to go. I just happened to be able to go to this one. I didn't know what to expect. It was very interesting. There's a little bit of footage that I showed in the beginning. I didn't get a whole lot of footage there. It was basically bins, as you can see. You dig through. You could do it for several hours. You pay by the pound. So it was $2 a pound for the clothing. And I had no idea what that would look like with what I got. So I'm going to do a side by side and show you the items I got. And I got all of this for $8. I couldn't believe it. When I checked out, I was like, whoa, $8? That's insane. I found some pretty nice stuff, I would say, for $8. And it's just, I've never spent that little amount of money before on a clothing thing. It was a little hot that day. It was very hot, not a little hot. It was very hot that day. And you have to dig through the bins. There was a pair of dirty underwear in there, which was a little bit traumatic. But besides that, it was pretty cool. All the stuff is washed now. I think I tried on everything. Now I wanted to style the stuff. I thought that might be fun. It's crazy how much work this actually was to do, because trying on all of these outfits, and I'm trying to get more creative with my clothing, the things that I have, or like thrifting things, which I've been enjoying a lot. I like to get unique stuff, so it's nice to thrift because usually people aren't going to have the thing you have. That's really cool about thrifting. And plus it's inexpensive, plus you're, not contributing to clothing in a landfill. So that's great too. And I love vintage things, but I don't find them very easily. I mean, unless I go to like a vintage specific place, I can find stuff, but they're usually not inexpensive. But I will splurge on something like that if it's really vintage and very cool. But this was just regular clothing, thrifted at a thrift store. So I will show you what I got and kind of walk through what I did with it. I hope you like it. I just think it's really fun to get creative with the stuff and not just wear the same old thing all the time. And it's kind of like intuitive dressing, I would say, where you're putting things together based on color or feel, or just like intuitively picking out things, which I think is really, really fun to do. I could have probably come up with like a million variations to do with each thing, but after a certain point, I was like really tired of trying on clothes. Like I have a whole pile of stuff behind me right here that I'm going to have to go through and show you what the items are. Well, first of all, I'm wearing one of the things. I'm wearing it. This shirt I love. It says legendary on it. It's got a tiger, and I freaking love this shirt. I don't know what it says, or I'm not sure what the language is, but it's very cute. It's just a t-shirt. This is how I styled this shirt. It could be styled anyway, really, because it's a t-shirt, but you could put it with a dress or skirt. But I put it with these bell-bottomy pants and vest that I have that's like fringy. It has fringe on the bottom. I love this vest. I actually got that on Amazon. It's like it's not a thrifted piece, but I love it because you can kind of do anything with it. And I think I did use it in a couple other one of these style things. I'm not sure. I don't remember at this point, but it's a really great vest. It has pockets and everything. And I put it with a pair of black shoes that I just had in my closet. This is the second thing I styled. And I love this caftan style. I like, it's boho kind of look. And I just love the colors of this. I think it's so pretty and cool. And it's got like these, the yellow and the green. I styled it a couple of different ways. First, I styled it just without anything, just with the pair of jeans. And then I put it with my orange vest that I love. It's like a vintage Chess King male vest. I like using men's wear sometimes. Like I love vests a lot. I think they're great for adding structure to things. So it could be worn as a dress, but I would need to sew the sides because that's why I'm holding them, because the sides are really high up. They're not, sewn together sides. I need to sew them so I wouldn't, wear it without something underneath or sewing the sides, which I probably would do. But I do like it over the pants. I'm kind of like a fan of dresses over pants. I like that look. And also pairing it with the wrap belt, that's also an option. I love wrap belts. They're great because they're so versatile and you can wear them with pretty much anything. Anything you want to give it like more of a structure or, something too. So it's not just like boxy, which is fine too. But if you want to change it up with the vest, I put it with a pair of cowboy boots. I also paired it with a pair of sandals and a hat, a couple different hats. I thought the green hat looked really cute with this because I liked how it picked up the green in it. Some green coloring. That's the back. I just think this is so pretty, and it has these like little cool buttons on the front that have like little beads. This was a pink little, it's probably like a slip or something, but it has this lace on the bottom. And I paired it with the black bell bottom stretchy pants first. And I put just a little like black choker thing with it and black boots, the black boots that I have. One of the pairs that I have, these, the chunky heel. And then I wore it without pants and just as a dress, which I don't know if I would go out like that, but I thought it looked kind of cute, like on camera. And then I put it with the black vest that I have and the black wrap belt. And then I wore it just with the black vest by itself. And also I paired it with the jacket, the black jacket with the boots. And I thought that looked pretty cute too, actually. I'm just not sure if I'd wear it out. I'm not sure, but it did look cute on camera. I thought I tried on were these pants, which they're men's. They're actually missing a button, so I have to replace the button. But they are kind of short and I just rolled them up. You can see in the video, I rolled them up and I paired it with a sweater that I got, which is the gray. It's like a grayish blue sweater, Arizona jeans sweater. So that brand, which I thought was pretty cute. And I paired it with the pants. The jacket is like a pleather jacket that I have that I thrifted. Not this time, but I thrifted it another time. Looks like this. Cute. And then the necklace my friend made, and that actually was a foot jewelry piece, but I wanted it as a necklace, so she kind of modified it for me to wrap around a couple times. And her company is Angel Kisses Designs, and I will link her website, or I don't know if she has a channel I could link, but I'll link something below if you're interested in checking her stuff out. But the necklace I thought looked really good with it. So the next item was an orange shirt. Actually, I'd probably call it like a rust colored shirt. Cute. And it is a Knox Rose. That's a Target brand. You may have heard of it or seen it before. It's a little it's not cropped, but it's not super long. And then it has these really cute sleeves. I paired with a white skirt. I actually got that skirt at Target as well, and the brown wrap belt. And I had two different pairs of shoes on, the boots, these rust colored boots, and the cowboy boots. So I thought it could be worn with either one. And I'm also wearing my friend's necklace still, with this outfit. I thought that looked really good with it. So the next thing I got was this little shawl. Not a shawl, I don't know what you call this. It's not really a caftan, but you can see in the picture, your arms go through it, but it has this cool little design on the bottom. I thought that design was really pretty, and I just paired it with the jeans and that orange top that I got that actually worked perfectly with this, and my friend's necklace again, and two different hats. I thought looked kind of cute with it. A pair of cowboy boots. These cowboy boots I love. They're super comfortable. They're Tony Llamas. I found at a thrift store and they're so awesome. I love the color and the design. They're a little worn, but I like that. I like, little scuff and everything. I just think it's cool. It has character. Next thing I got was this amazing sweater. I was like, whoa, this thing looked brand new. It looks brand new, unused almost. I don't know if it is, but Elan or something. I'm not really sure what that says. I think it says Elan or something, but it's very cool. It's nice and thick. This sweater is very like good quality, I feel like, and I love the sleeves. Absolutely love the sleeves. It's nice and long and has a wrap for the waist, and it has pockets, which is really nice. It has pockets in the front, and I just love this sweater. So I paired it with the jeans, pair of cowboy boots, and a black turtleneck with that's like silky. I love that turtleneck. I wear it with a lot of different things. And it's like a mock turtleneck silky material with like a little billowy sleeve. And I just thought it looked really good with it. So that's how I wore that. This is like, I don't know. I just love this sweater. It reminds me of it reminds me of just being in the mountains or something and just like, looking out on the mountains, having a coffee or something like that. It's just really, really cool. I love Western things. So it kind of has that Western kind of look, that Western pattern, or like an Aztec kind of maybe pattern, something like that. The other sweater I got was this fringy sweater. So it has fringe on the bottom, and it kind of has that Southwest look as well. That design, this collar, the jeans, the cowboy boots, and that same top can kind of go with anything. And then this piece, I was kind of not sure about, but I styled it with the black wrap belt and the black bell-bottomy pants, the vest, the fringy black vest I have. So I could wear it a couple different ways with just the belt or the fringy vest. But it's kind of interesting though, I thought. It could be like a nightgown or something, but I think, you can wear stuff like that out as regular clothes. And it has these leaves on it, which is kind of interesting. It's a silky material. It's not silk, it's probably polyester or something, but it has, that kind of sheen to it. But it's got these like leaves. They almost look like autumn leaves or something, which I thought was kind of interesting. And I wasn't sure, but I kind of did like it with the belt. I thought that looked cute with the belt and the black bell-bottomy pants. So that's a possibility. You could wear it with sandals or, black shoes. And it has this collar, kind of cute, wrapped around the jeans. It might be like a bathing suit, swimwear, cover up shawl thing. Um, I don't know. It's probably not old, but I thought it was pretty. I like the design on it. Wear, something like that as like a belt or something, just to give it your outfit a little extra something, like a little color to it and make it a little more boho looking with the wrapped was the other thing that I tried on. I don't know if I'd wear this one, but I just kind of put it on and thought it might be fun. And this has like these cool little fringy tassel-y things. So that was another, thing I picked up that I could use as a tapestry or as part of an outfit potentially. Well, my friends, we were going to do that shirt thing where you take the sleeves and put like a different fabric on. We thought that might be a fun project to do. So I kind of was thinking too about, that like maybe this could be a potentially cool sleeve for a shirt that you cut up. I got these pants with that in mind. I wasn't going to wear them as pants, but I thought they might make good sleeves for a shirt to cut up and use them as sleeves because of how, like, wide they are. So I may do that with these pants. The pants did kind of fit though. I mean, I could wear them as pants, but I really bought them for that reason, to cut them up and use them for the t-shirts. So disappointed. These pants don't fit. They're too small. They're too small. I thought about maybe trying to alter them, but unfortunately, every alteration to make pants bigger I see has usually they cut the sides open and add material there, and this has a zipper on the sides, so I'm not sure if it would work. But I thought these pants were freaking adorable. I've been looking online to find a pair. I haven't typed in this brand. It's called Moon River. They're smalls, but they didn't look that small. But I think I'm kind of hippie, so they didn't fit me, unfortunately. But this is how they're really cool. I'll stand up to show you. So they have these awesome bottoms, and I just think they're adorable. So disappointed they don't fit, but that was the one thing that didn't fit. So that's it. That's my thrift bin haul from the by the pound clothing thing, and I thought I found some really great stuff for $8. All of that cost $8. It's crazy. But anyway, so that's how I styled it. I hope you liked the video. Leave a comment below if you like this kind of video, because it was a lot of work to put together, trying on the outfits and picking them out. But if you liked it, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.